When the celestial dawn touched down on the ash-gray surface of Kepler 821c, the air was thick with static and the faint hum of ancient machinery buried beneath the planet's crust. Corporal Lyra Dane stepped out first, her boots sinking slightly into the dusty soil. Her visor flickered as it adjusted to the storm-ridden atmosphere. This was her first mission after the peace accords, a fragile truce between humans and the Threxian Dominion. The war had ended, but wounds ran deep. She was the only human soldier embedded in a Threxian squad. Her assignment: assist with the excavation of an ancient alien vault rumored to contain world seeds, artifacts that could terraform entire planets. The squad didn't want her there. Sergeant Cortal, their scaled commander, made that clear the moment she stepped aboard the shuttle. His amber eyes gleamed with disdain. "Human," he had hissed. "Keep out of the way. You're here because your council demanded it, not because we need your help." Now, standing in the storm with her rifle slung low, she watched as the Threxians moved with reptilian grace, their clawed hands prying open a metallic hatch buried in stone. She wanted to offer help, but Cortal's glare stopped her cold. It wasn't just hostility, it was hate. Inside the vault, the air was dry and oddly warm. The walls glowed faintly with bioluminescent runes. Lyra's translator flickered with incomplete data. The text was too old. She trailed behind as the squad advanced, scanning every step. Something about the hum in the air felt alive. Corporal Zirin, a scarred Threxian twice her height, dropped a crate beside her and sneered. "You humans fear shadows," he mocked. "You think every ruin hides monsters." Lyra met his gaze. "Maybe I've just seen more monsters than you can imagine." The others laughed, a low, guttural chorus that echoed off the chamber walls. Hours passed as they catalogued relics and strange, root-like conduits that pulsed faintly beneath the floor. Lyra worked silently, documenting everything, but she could feel their eyes on her. Every mistake, every hesitation became an excuse for mockery. When she stumbled on a loose tile, Cortal barked, "Clumsy as your species' diplomacy." They laughed again. She kept her voice even. "Sergeant, I'm reading a thermal surge from the lower level. Something's powering up." He waved her off. "Ignore it. Your scanners are faulty. We've been here before. Nothing lives here." But something did live there. When the tremor hit, it was like the planet itself exhaled. The ground cracked open, and a pulse of light tore through the chamber. The runes ignited, and for a moment Lyra saw figures, silhouettes of ancient beings entwined in battle, preserved in the energy itself. The squad panicked. Weapons came out. The vault door slammed shut behind them. "Seal the breach." Cortal barked. Lyra crouched by the controls. "It's not a breach. It's a power core waking up," she shouted over the noise. But before she could finish, Zirin shoved her aside, snarling, "Stay back, human." She hit the wall hard, helmet cracking. The pain blurred her vision. "Don't hit me again," she warned quietly, blood trickling from her lip. Zirin smirked, claws flexing. "Or what?" The others laughed. It wasn't just cruelty, it was ritual humiliation. To them, humans were weak, fragile, a conquered species tolerated only by treaty. But they didn't know who Lyra Dane really was. Before the war ended, she had been part of Project Revenant, a covert Terran program experimenting with symbiotic nanotech recovered from alien ruins. Most subjects died within days. Lyra survived. Barely. The nanites had integrated with her neural system, dormant unless triggered by trauma or threat. The vault quake was enough. The pain was enough. Her pulse synced with the rising hum beneath the floor. The nanites awakened, flowing through her veins like molten silver. Her pupils dilated, her vision sharpened. The room's heat signatures blazed into focus. When Zirin reached for her again, she moved. Faster than thought. Her palms slammed into his chest, and the nanites surged outward, a ripple of kinetic energy that sent the massive Threxian flying into a wall of glowing crystal. He screamed as the energy spread through his armor, turning it brittle before shattering completely. The laughter stopped. Cortal roared, raising his plasma spear. "She's infected." They fired, plasma bolts lighting up the chamber. Lyra's reflexes blurred. The world slowed to liquid motion. Every shot missed as she weaved between them, the nanites predicting trajectories before she even thought to move. She didn't want to kill them. She just wanted them to stop. But the vault had other plans. As her nanites resonated with the energy around them, the runes on the walls changed, responding to her presence. The vault wasn't a tomb. It was a seed chamber, and it had mistaken her for one of its creators. Vines of metallic fiber erupted from the walls, ensnaring the soldiers. The floor split, revealing a pulsing core beneath, a sphere of radiant energy beating like a heart. Cortal struggled against the vines. "What are you?" he snarled. Lyra's voice was calm now, eerie in its steadiness. "I'm what your war made me." The nanites pulsed again, synchronizing with the core. Energy flooded through her, memories that weren't hers flickering in her mind, of civilizations long gone, who had used these vaults to rebuild dead worlds. The Threxians screamed as the vines tightened. One by one, their weapons melted into slag. Zirin, barely alive, whispered, "Mercy." Lyra knelt beside him. Her eyes glowed faint silver. "I asked for that once," she said softly. "You laughed." The vines constricted, and silence fell. When the storm outside cleared hours later, only Lyra emerged from the vault. The nanites had receded, her body trembling from exhaustion. Behind her, the entrance sealed itself with a soft hiss. Command tried to contact her. Static answered. She stared at the horizon where the twin suns rose, their light cutting through the haze. The vault's hum still resonated beneath her boots, like a heartbeat waiting for a signal. She keyed her recorder. Mission log. Corporal Lyra Dane. Kepler, 821C vault confirmed active. Threxian squad lost in containment event. Energy source stable. Not hostile unless provoked. She hesitated, then added quietly, "The vault knows me now. It won't let anyone else in." The feed crackled with the distant voice of her handler. "Understood, Corporal. Evac ship inbound. What happened down there?" Lyra looked back once. The air shimmered faintly with silver motes drifting toward the clouds, nanites dispersing into the planet's atmosphere, beginning the slow process of renewal. She spoke softly, almost to herself. They mocked mercy. The planet remembered justice. As the shuttle lifted off, the barren world below began to change. Gray turned to green, ash to soil. From death, life began anew. And far below, in the sleeping heart of the vault, a voice whispered in the old language, a message for those who might come later. "Do not strike the seed that pleads for light, for even mercy has its vengeance."